The anxiety, the fear of the future, the fear of the unknown, the uncertainty is crippling me. So I know Jesus got me, he got me, but the doubt, that hope, because hope is the gasoline of faith. And I'm gonna conquer this fear, you guys. This is my authentic self. I'm not gonna let this fear cripple me anymore, because I am tired. I need change, and I need change, and that's on period. I felt my spirit was so uplifted by her testimony. You guys, is it too soon for a rant? Because I think I'm gonna rant in this video and just share my thoughts out. Like, this is my authentic self, and we are about to be very vulnerable. And I know vulnerability is such a cute thing, but again, it's such a bad thing, in the sense that it is good because someone can help you out of you being honest and vulnerable, but at the same time, someone can take advantage of you and really push you down because you are vulnerable. Fear is crippling me, you guys. Fear is crippling me. It's so funny because just after I had posted the last video, super excited for 2023, the energy switched so fast, such that I moved from being so excited and super, full of faith and hope for the new year, to waking up the next day crying, going back to sleep crying, and again and again. And it's just shows how unpredictable life can be. But I am so self-aware, so I know exactly what is crippling me, and it's the fear of the goals, of course, that I had set. I've said it again and again so much on this channel that I have a problem with imposter syndrome, self-doubt, however you can call it, not believing in yourself and letting fear crippling you, not exploiting my full potential because I doubt myself, not ready, if I'm ready for the full potential me, or if I'm just like, just doubting yourself if you can really do it. And out of all the goals that I said, I think one goal that is the most scariest out of all the goals I shared, it's the job part. If I'm gonna find a job, and that thing has crippled me for so many years. Before, it has stopped me from applying for jobs and just saying what I want and deciding what my career path will be like. But since I have overcome that, it's step by step, I've overcome that part. Now I know what I want, I can speak it out loud, even when my mind is telling me, who do you think you are? Do you think you're going to accomplish that? Now I know what I want, but now the fear is now crippling me from a point of, am I going to go after it? Am I going to get it? I do have this thing where in my mind, I don't think I deserve good things. I've just not yet gotten to that point where I feel like I deserve good things in life. I feel like good things come to me because I haven't seen them evidence in my life. But I know, the way they say it starts from the mindset, and then your feet steps into that energy. And I really, really want to get there, but this fear is crippling me. The anxiety, the fear of the future, the fear of the unknown, the uncertainty is crippling me. Now, I'm really doubting if I'm gonna get a job. Although deep inside my spirit, in my bones, you guys, I do believe. And maybe it's just my mind, or maybe it's what I want to think or believe, but I'm gonna hold on to it because it is hope that this year is not ending without me having a job, and that's on period. Like, I am manifesting that, but my mind won't let me rest. My fear of uncertainty won't let me rest. My scarcity mindset and my anxiety and the fear of the unknown is really crippling me. So I'm really holding on to that small hope that this year I'm gonna get a job, and it's gonna be my dream job, something in line of what I want to do for my life, just a job for the sake of paying bills. That is what I want. It's not even about getting a job, because if it's any job, I could have gotten it long time ago, but I wanted to deal with my inside, figure out what I want, my purpose, and then I want my job to be in line with that, because I know I have a problem of my mind, around. I have a problem of, now it has disappeared. What was I saying? Of settling so fast. So I know I am a settler. I compromise so much for my dreams. I don't go for what I want. I'm just there to compromise and compensate, not to compensate and maintain everyone. It's not the maintain is not the word. Accommodate. Always wanting to accommodate everyone except myself and my goals. And so I'm just holding on to that hope, because hope is the gasoline of faith. And I feel like the enemy usually tries so hard to take away the hope that we have, the little hope, because faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. So when you lack hope, you lack faith. You take away the faith through the hope. I really want to hold on to that small hope that it's gonna be better, because it is, right? I mean, I'm holding on to the promises that God has for me, that it's gonna be better, it's gonna get better, everything is happening for my good and for a good reason for those who are in Christ. So I know Jesus got me, he got me, but the doubt. So yeah, that was the reason why it just made me cry so much. Like, I go to sleep crying, wake up crying, because I'm like, what if I don't get this job? What if I don't? But also, what if I do? You know, like, so that is the small hope I'm holding on to, that I'm gonna get. I want a job because I don't want to be idle anymore, and I've outgrown this season of my life in being in the village, and I feel like I want to grow. Like, my industrious spirit and zeal is out and alive and kicking. The fire is so high and I want to use it, but it's just the doubt of, am I really gonna use it? You know, so the other thing that I'm really holding on to, that is giving me hope, is my friend's testimony. As someone we went to school with, although I'll graduate 1 year later than I did, and we were all going through this phase of job hunting, of being idle and just hating your life, hating to wake up. I think it's just the downside of life. You know, sometimes you're so excited to wake up, and the next time you're just like, why am I waking up? You know, everybody has those days. In November, she actually got a job, and it was a job she applied for. She didn't think she was qualified, and she told me about her journey of going to the interview, and there are big boys there, you know, like people who have work experience, who can get qualified for the job, but they chose her. And it's because she was so honest in the interview. She expressed that she does not have all the skills, but she's willing to learn, and it really challenged me. And that's part of the reasons why I got my word of the year show up, because it is her testimony for me. The fact that she woke up and got up to go to an interview where she knew very well she's not qualified, but she just went anyway, and God favored her in the eyes of the interviewer. Even though we've heard that if you're a lady, she'll be interviewed by a man. Yeah, she was interviewed by a man. I guess. For me, all the interviews I've been in is the ladies who have interviewed me. But I just feel like I want that sisterhood in women. I don't want to believe in that stereotype of always pray that your interviewer is male, like the opposite gender, because I really want to be part of, to change that narrative. Anyway, so she got the job, and you know, the thing about that job, she earns a lot of money, you guys. Like, she had 3 months probation, so in this year, in fact, already she's gonna be earning 60,000 per month for your first job for a 23-year-old. And it was super. And in Kenya, you guys, I was so, I felt my spirit was so uplifted by her testimony, and I felt like I'm also gonna show up. You know, you never know if your favor lies on the other side, so you just show up and let God do the rest. And that's why I'm gonna show up for my interviews. And I also got that word from a conversation I had with my cousin. If you watched the video where I was twinning with my cousin, at the end of that video, he was just encouraging me of how I should show up, actually, and they decided this is gonna be the word of my year, that I'm gonna show up and let God do the rest. You know, I'm gonna have faith that I will get a job. I might as well act on the faith and go for the interviews, apply for the job even if you think you're not qualified. Because one of the things I was not attending interviews is because I felt like I did not qualify. I didn't feel like I could qualify. But the fact that they shortlisted you for the interview, it means you got a potential. So I'm gonna attend, like I said in the last video, I'm gonna attend all the interviews, and I'm not gonna let this fear cripple me anymore, because I am tired. I need change, and I need change, and that's on period. And I have to act on what I want, otherwise I'm gonna stay here. No man is gonna save me. I gotta save myself. And I feel like that's the lie I've held on to for so many years, waiting for this angel who will come and pick me here. But that angel, you have to meet the angel halfway. You know, go to the job, do your research before going to the job. I know I also have interview trauma from my second interview. I think I came out of that interview crying, and because I did not do the research. So now I've learned I need to do my research of the place, go there, dress well, be confident, do all you gotta do, and let God do the rest. You know, so that's where I'm at mentally, and I'm hoping all is gonna be well. So this is my authentic self rant, things that go on inside my head, and sometimes I just can't bring it out, because on YouTube it's supposed to be this bubbly, hi guys, bubbly girl, and I am that bubbly girl. But if nothing is working out, I might as well be authentic. So this is the side of me that I want to embrace more, to be authentic enough and vulnerable enough and comfortable in my vulnerability. So yeah, so help me so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment, give me your encouragement if you're on the same journey like me, where self-doubt is crippling you, imposter syndrome, and not going for your dreams, any fear is just crippling you. I'm sending you so much love and know that you're just not alone. We are so many, but the day I'm gonna figure this out, the day I'm gonna conquer this fear, you guys, I'm super excited. Like in my head, I'm like, I can't wait for that day I come on YouTube and say, yes guys, I got my job, I got my first ever job. Like I start doing those vlogs, come to work with me. I dream, you guys. Like I said in the last video, I am a dreamer, but the fear cripples me from dreaming and believing that my dreams can come true. But dreams do come true, right? If others have done it, I can too. Bye.